There comes a moment when everything you thought you were collapses. A moment when the life you built with trembling hands falls apart like it was made of paper. You wake up one day and realize you're not who you used to be. You're not who you want to be. And the version of you standing in the mirror feels like a stranger. This is the moment people fear the most. But it's also the moment that will save your life. Because sometimes, life has to strip you down to zero. So you can rebuild yourself into someone you never imagined possible. This message is for the ones who lost everything. The ones who feel like their story has been demolished. The ones sitting inside the quiet ruins of their old life wondering, what now? You're not weak. You're not behind. You're not broken. You are standing on the foundation of a new beginning. One that can only exist after everything else has fallen. Rebuilding yourself from zero doesn't start with motivation. It doesn't start with confidence. It doesn't start with some magical burst of energy. It starts with honesty. The kind that feels like swallowing fire. You admit the truth. I'm not where I want to be. You admit the fear. I don't know how to start. You admit the pain. I lost more than I thought I could. And then comes the hardest part. You accept it. Because the person you were before cannot take you where you're going next. And maybe you remember the night everything fell apart. The job that disappeared. The relationship that ended. The dreams you buried because life demanded something else. That night felt like punishment. But now, in the quiet, you can see it for what it really was. A door closing so another could finally open. Rebuilding from zero is not about speed. It's about direction. It's waking up every day with nothing but a tiny spark. And protecting that spark with your life. It's the morning when you want to stay in bed, but you don't. It's learning something new when your mind whispers, why bother? It's choosing discipline over distraction. It's letting go of the old identity that's been dragging behind you like a shadow. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Zero is not emptiness. Zero is pure potential. It's a blank page with no mistakes on it. It's the freedom to build slowly, intentionally, painfully. It's the moment when you stop chasing who you used to be. And you start crafting who you were always meant to become. There will be a moment during your rebuilding. A quiet, ordinary moment. Where you suddenly feel it. A shift. It might happen when you're sitting alone at your desk. Or walking home at night. Or staring at the ceiling in the dark. Out of nowhere. You'll feel yourself changing. Not because your life is perfect yet. But because you are no longer the person who broke. You're stronger, not from winning, but from healing. You're wiser, not from success, but from survival. You're more focused, not from clarity, but from chaos. And you realize, this version of you, the one rising from zero, is built to last. Rebuilding from zero is not a setback. It's an invitation. A chance to recreate yourself with intention, discipline, courage, and truth. A chance to build a life that is rooted, grounded, and unshakable. A chance to rise from nothing. Not as who you were, but as who you were always meant to become. So if you're starting from zero, listen closely. You are not starting from weakness. You're starting from possibility. And someday, you will look back at this exact moment. The moment you thought you were breaking. And you will whisper to yourself with a deep, quiet pride. This is where I began.